Can you hear me, Hoon? I'll just disconnect the headphones and then we're just gonna go again. Yeah, Bluetooth is now turned off as well. But I can't hear you. Nope, I can hear you moving, but there's no sound. Should I reconnect? If yes, just nod. I can see you, but I just can't hear you. No, that's not it. Do you want me? Do you want to send me a message maybe? Now everybody's gone. I hope it's not me. I'm not sure what's going on. It was working like 2 minutes ago. All right, I'll try to rejoin one last time and then we'll see what. Hi everybody. I hope it works now. No sound on my side. I just can't hear you. Maybe it's the headphones. Oh,
Okay, good. Yeah. Okay, you can hear me now. Okay, how about video wise? Can you see me okay? Good. Uh, Okay, good. Yep. All right. I think we are finally we figured it out here, folks. Hello and welcome back. I'm here with Mordi, right? Morda. Okay. Okay, Morda from Germany. Okay. You're joining us from Germany this morning. It's about 9 hours ahead of us, right? Okay.
roughly 6 p.m. over here.
Okay. But you're watching in live right now, just let me know. Okay. Let me know about our video quality. So this obviously you are pretty much across the world here. So hopefully you have some sound. At least you got some sound. But yeah. Hold on a second. Yeah, let me know. So I'm looking at the monitor here right now. So we have Donnie's here, Clement's here as well. Let's see, Dominica, and also Minnesota Picker too. Hold on a second here. We have who's here right now, and your face some reason is freezed. Okay, your face on the my yeah, your faces are not working. Okay, Jasper said I cannot hear or see guest. Okay, unfortunately frozen for me as well. Okay, yeah. You know what? You might want to do is okay. So you are going to swap up your YouTube and then go back in again. Try that. Okay. So let's try that. Okay, and then hopefully you are back. Okay, and then your face is still frozen, unfortunately. Okay, hold on a second here. No, it's not you. So what I'm gonna do is, yeah, why don't you turn off your Wi-Fi? Yeah. So we are Marty is joining us from Germany at the moment. Okay, and your face is still frozen. Okay. hold on.
Uh,
No,
the,
no, that's all right. Hold on. We're gonna do one more time here.
and now the sound is gone again. Now I can't hear you.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, but now you're
Okay,
you're
good.
freezing.
Is my face still freezing? Okay, how about now? For my end of it. Yes, I am moving here. Okay, on my. Okay, hey, Donnie, can you hear us and can you see us? Man, this is Camilla says both working, but yeah, I think it's working at the moment. You know what? Let's get going here. Okay.
Okay.
Hold on.
Cool. Yeah, sounds good. As long as
Yeah.
they can hear us, I guess it should be fine.
Okay, so let's get going. We
Both are good.
just
Okay, cool. Yeah.
so last 5 minutes we trying to figure out the videos. Actually, we've been working on for last 10 minutes. Actually, last 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe
So
my
it's-
fault. Maybe my fault. The internet
No, I
connection
mean,
in Germany is not the best.
so this is what happens when we are go live streaming in Germany. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I mean,
Blame the Germans, not me.
yeah. You know what? I mean, Germans, you guys do great work over there, but yeah. Anyway, so
Internet is not really known for that anymore. Unfortunately, we envy you guys over there in the States. I remember when I was living in there, we never had any issues with internet connections.
okay, so are you born and raised in Germany, or
Come again?
so are you born and raised in Germany, or?
No, I was actually born in Iran, and when I
Okay.
was 6, we moved to Germany with my parents and my brother. So we're
Okay.
the only ones from the family living in Germany.
So
Yeah.
obviously you speak German fluently.
It's
So you
breaking
speak.
off, but I think I am.
So obviously you speak German. I mean, your area you speak mostly English or German. Can you hear me?
English comes actually through my through the work that I used to do previously. So yeah.
Better than
Thanks so
mine.
much.
Oh yeah, hold up, better than mine there.
I wouldn't say that.
Oh yeah, trust me. Okay. All right, hold on a second here. Elaine say audio is not working. I think it's so far so good right now. So let's get going, okay? So Mardi, so how you come up with this design, by the way? So this
to be
is the
quite honest,
slow. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I was watching the Lance Hendrick video that pretty much everybody knows by now, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And yeah, I got the idea of what if we just automate the entire thing. And I looked at the market and did some research and saw that there's a couple of options already out there, but none of which that I like personally, because the main issue was always if you have multiple machines, you have to get multiple grinders. So that's how the idea of the magnets actually started, because the intention was, what if we just make a modular design that you can use adapters on, and now you can just adapt one slow feeder to multiple grinders. So that's how the idea then evolved. And then I wanted to have a hopper on it as well. I realized that RDT is something that can turn into an issue, and so on and so forth. So yeah, with the help of a lot of people inside the community, I was able to get dimensions on different adapters, as you have it in the package as well. I think I sent you four adapters. I should have sent you, I believe.
Okay.
And
so I have this.
Yes.
Okay. Let me. By the way, if you guys are just joining us, I'm here with Mardi from Germany, and we are going through his. So did you actually 3D print it, right?
Yes. So I started. Go ahead.
So how do you design this 3D print? I mean, what's the process like to 3D print this?
Pretty easy, actually. It's not that different when it comes to product ideation or the design process itself. It's literally just using a CAD program and coming up with a 3D dimensional design. And then the process of printing is just slightly different to, when it comes to mass production with CNC or mold making. But the design process itself is pretty much exactly the same, only that you have some restrictions when it comes to 3D printing itself. You have to use certain angles, and you need to use support material, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's pretty much the same as that's a shaker that you're currently looking at.
I know. I'm looking at this. So this is the blind shaker. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So
we like to call it the magic shaker that also comes up with an adapter. So that's the big difference that we use on it. Yeah.
So this one is
that's an adapter.
For which machine?
That's the EK43. If there's a hole on the side, which there should be, that should be EK43. So you should be able to just the Marconic. You should be able to just place it on top, and then the Slowfeeder goes on top of that.
Hold on a second here. Hold on.
All good.
Okay, hold on a second. We are back here now.
I can't see you, but I can hear you.
Okay, that's fine, because so whenever someone calls in my line, I'm just gonna hold on. So that's the EK43 you said. Hold on one second. Hold on. Okay, hold on a second here. I'm just gonna. I wonder I can refresh. Marty, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Goodness, this is.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, yeah.
I just cannot see you. Yeah.
Okay, so why don't you tell me about your products? Okay. So where do you? Where do you sell this?
Currently on Etsy, we are working on a website though.
Okay.
So we just went live with Etsy roughly 2 years ago, and social media started roughly 3 months ago. So the website is definitely something that I need to focus on, and that I am focusing on currently, because I don't want to stay on Etsy long term.
Gotcha. Okay, hold on a second here. I need to fix this right now. Okay, Molly, do you have your products over there? You can show to our viewers.
Oh yeah. Which one would you like me to show?
Let's start with not the 078, if you have it.
I have the adapter. I just don't have an assembled version, but I do have the DF83V, which I already showed you as well.
Yeah. So let's look at.
All right.
Yeah, DF83V. Yeah.
No worries. So I have a. So that's the Slowfeeder that we were just talking about. That's what we were looking at. And then it consists of 3 different compartments, which is the top part is the hopper. And if you open that up, which is everything is magnetic, you have a disc inside that is replaceable. And there's a hole that obviously that's where the beans fall through. And the entire idea is, if you use different adapters that we offer in our shop, you can just adapt it to any kind of machine by just aligning the hole back there and just dropping it in. So this is the adapter for the DF83V, which I also sent to Hoon, which also replaces the original hopper, just because I didn't like the aesthetic of it, the way it looks like it. It just, to me, it looks a little bit like a locomotive.
Yep.
And I just replaced it with that kind of adapter. But yeah, the Slowfeeder itself, we have tons and tons of adapters. The community has helped us make more and more. So currently we have 27 adapters and ongoing. So we have 15, 16, I think, we still have on the list to make. And that's basically how the Slowfeeder itself works. So you just drop in the beans inside the hopper, up to 45 grams, and you just start the motor, and it starts to slow feed your grinder.
Okay, hold on a second here. I'm just gonna try to figure it out how to get my video back. Okay, hold on.
No worries.
Okay, hold on a second here. Let's see here. Okay, let's see.
What's the biggest change in taste with slow feeding? Would you like me to answer some of the questions that I'm seeing in the comment section? I think Hoon. Can you hear me, Hoon? Yeah, there you are. Now I can see you. But I can't hear you. Yeah.
One is back. Okay. Okay, now we are back, right? Yeah, we are back on the screen as well. Fantastic. Good. Okay, so again, if you are joining us, I'm here with the Mardi from Germany, and he's showing us Slowfeeder. So this is a EK43 adapter. So this one goes to the bottom like this, right? Okay. Yeah,
And the
little
magnet.
hole. Yep. Okay, just like so. Hold on a second here. Yep. Yep, I got it.
So you don't, you can't misalign it. Like I can show it over here. We have some little holes over here. Exactly, and that's the counterpart basically, which is on the adapter itself, just so you can't misalign it. And you just drop it in, just like that.
Hold on. Oh, so now I'm frozen again. Goodness. Yeah, but under my video section is lagging right now. Yeah. So now it seems like I'm back. Okay, here we go. So that one goes to here like this. Where battery goes, by the way. You see?
If you look at the adapter on the middle section, the battery sits a little bit loose. This tiny counterpart will actually push the motor inside. The battery itself goes on the, if you take off the hopper, and then you take off the middle section, which includes the disc right there, that's the compartment for the battery. In there, that's where the AAA battery basically. So, yeah, disconnect those two as well. You have two, these ones. These are sitting together. You just, yep, there you go, perfect. Now you're in the battery compartment basically, and that's where the battery sits inside.
Right here, got it. Okay.
And once assembled, if you turn it, that's what's turning the disc, which is obviously copper, just like so. So if you look at it from the top, you see the disc turning, and then the hopper also helps with the slow feeding a tiny bit more because it lets beans like glide into the disc slowly. It's very, very quiet. It's very, very quiet. It's actually one of the feedbacks that we are receiving is we should be adding a light to the button just so you know that it's actually running.
Extremely quiet, that's for sure.
Yeah. Which can be a good and a bad thing, to be honest. Because if you forget to turn it off, the battery will run out within 10 to 20 hours.
Okay, so this one supposedly spins, right? Okay, so I think I'm doing something wrong here. That's why.
Everything is in place. You see how the disc is turning. That's all right, though. Sometimes what can happen is during delivery that some cables are misaligned. We just need to align those again. Yeah, it's very quiet. It's very quiet.
Yeah, extremely quiet there. And as you can see from the Mardi's units, and just spins around very slowly. Okay.
There's different discs that we include. So we have a 4-hole disc, a 5, a 6, and a 3.
Okay.
The disc easily and match it to the grinder.
4 of them here.
Yes.
Okay, and then so this one is based on the grinder then?
Well, the goal is, with the VS6, for example, I can change the RPM of the grinder between 500 and 1600 RPM. So the different batches of beans being dropped inside the grinder, and you want as little pause as much as possible between the two different batches. So between each batch, you just don't want to wait. You don't want to waste time with that. That's what the discs are for. But in the end, it literally doesn't matter if there's a pause in between or not. It's more about how many beans are actually being dropped in, and to reduce the speed of the beans being fed into the grinder.
Okay, and then so we have that. We have your Slowfeeder as well. And then let's see what we got here. So I have a more stuff here too. So what?
DF83V.
DF83.
Yes, that's this one. That's the one that replaces the original hopper. So you need to unscrew it, and then there's two little holes over here.
All right. Okay, and then this one. You just send me the Normcore one, right? The Normcore palm temper.
Here as well, if you want me to show them. That is something that is happening out of a partnership, because maybe let me show you that one first. This is the 3D printed version that I came up with the design, and then Dave from 5 Ounce Design reached out, and he was like, we just started a conversation, and now we have the wooden versions that we will be selling on our website. Also currently talking to Normcore officially, just to see if there's some kind of a partnership that can occur, that can come out of this, because I believe the Normcore tamper itself is already outstanding. Now, if you add the palm tamper upgrade, which is the handle itself, to it, you have less stress on your wrist. So I don't like the original shape of the handle, because it's not a traditional tamper, so you don't actually hold it like that. You want to push it somehow as it's self-leveling. That's how the idea evolved. And from 3D printing now going to wood is only possible through the partnership with Dave together. Yeah, and it was with the click and without the click version. So that's the 4.0 and the 4.1.
And you know what? Maybe we go. Okay, let's do Instagram. Yeah, let's do Instagram. Yeah, I mean Instagram is a lot easier to do it. All right. Anyway, so hopefully we're gonna be come back on Instagram channel right now, so we can talk about it. I mean, with the YouTube, it's not working. So, all right, buddy. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.